Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Third down and goal for the offense. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The sure hands. It's James. No shot to bring him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught behind the line. It's James. Breaking through defenders. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Handoff running right. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44th.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Punt over the middle. It's O'Neal. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Powers through. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off. And
nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 7th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Moss. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
That's caught. It's James. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Pass midfield. The 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense stays on the field. Coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Past the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. And he lofts it toward the sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for some space. It's James. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's James. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Ducks. Will take the lead in the second half. What a weapon for this offensive quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball in the coverage.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Moore. bringing pressure. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Let's go. Social.
First and goal, handoff. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
Let's get it, huh? Right.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's James. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Moss. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's O'Neal. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the 2-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Man, man, man. Blue 22. Blue 23.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Let's go.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pass caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's O'Neal. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. and that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's James. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Gain sets up a third down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's James. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.